Hello guys, I am doing a video today on how I curl my hair. It has gotten quite a bit longer even since like the last time I feel like I did a my first get ready with me video. So this is just kind of how I go through and curl it. I'm hoping this will be kind of quick because I normally don't spend a ton of time on it anyways. So let's just get started. Let me find a clip. Okay, can't find a clip, so I'm gonna use a hair tie. So this is just a Revlon. I think it's 1.25 inches. I don't know. I think it's 1.25 inches. And what I do is I will section off right about the middle of my ear and pull this top section up here like that. And then obviously you'll need to split this in half and you'll want to brush it out like that. I am not doing it for a tight curl, and I'm also not doing it very neatly. I don't like that look. So I'm going to split that little back section in half, and I always run my iron kind of through the hair section first, and that just kind of warms it up a little bit. That was something they taught us in hair school. And then kind of curl top to bottom. So you don't want to like put your whole hair strand in all at once. That will just you just end up putting more heat on your hair than what you actually need to. So I just did 2 alternating curls there. You can see this one was back because it was towards my it was closest to my face, and then this back one was curled the opposite direction. Now I'm going to come over here, and this is kind of a small section. I could probably do it just one section, but I am going to do 2 just so I can get the alternating effect of those. So I'm going to kind of wind it through there, and I don't like to necessarily, you can see I don't like necessarily to like curl the ends so they're tight, but I also don't like to just totally leave them out because mine are not stick straight. They kind of do like funky stuff anyways. So if you're going to leave the ends of your hair out, you might have to go back through and flat iron them anyways, just a little bit, which is totally fine too. Okay, so I'm going to let that out, and I'm going to section the top of my hair off because I will do that last. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and divide it again, and I can kind of just pick it up just by what's like, I don't know, kind of frizzied out and what's not. This bottom section here I'm going to leave out, and I'm going to take this top section here, and I'm going to start by curling this away from my face like this. What are you doing, Swayze? The other thing, and I guess it just depends where you want your tighter or looser curls. I usually like a little bit looser curl, so you can kind of shake out, you can kind of like pull them out a little bit as you go. If you're wanting your curls to be tighter, don't mess with them until you're all done curling your whole head, and that will kind of keep them tighter. Also, if your hair has a hard time holding curl, sometimes it's a better idea to not mess with them much. I think next time I go to get my hair done, one of my friends from hair school always does my hair. I think I'm going to have her cut some layers into my hair. It's not super thick, but I have found when I curl it that it kind of is lacking like some layers. You can also, when you release the curls, just kind of pick them up and scrunch them up to the side of your head. And just kind of wait for them to cool a little bit, and that will kind of also help them hold. Another thing sometimes that I do is I'll just spray with a little bit of like light hairspray. You don't have to use anything heavy hold, or they're not going to be very movable throughout the day, and you don't always necessarily want like stuck curls. Okay, so this time I'm going to start from the back, and I am going to curl this section back, and then I will alternate to the front. Okay, I'm going to divide this section into two. So now I have this middle section here, and we'll curl back. I colored my mom's hair actually today, and I thought about doing a video on it. You guys have to let me know if you want to see more like hair coloring tutorials. I am a professional cosmetologist, and I have a salon here in our town that I do a little bit of hair at. Obviously, like I stay home with Swayze 90% of the time, but I still do my family's hair and a few like close friends and stuff. So my mom has really dark hair, and she likes it kind of a caramely brownish color, caramely blonde. Okay, so this is kind of what it looks like, just curled. I haven't touched it yet. I'm going to go through and put some hairspray in it. The hairspray will also help it to last longer. Yes, just like 3 and 4 day hair. Does that make sense? I'm going to kind of just go through with my fingers now and kind of pull it apart. You can see a little bit what I was talking about. Now it needs some, oh, it's in my eyes. It needs some layers, a little bit more. But let me grab a little mirror so I can see. I use my little Too Faced Chocolate Soleil mirror. Okay, that looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks pretty good. At this point, I would probably use some dry shampoo. This is my favorite one, the Big Sexy Volumizing Dry Shampoo, but it is basically gone. This is also a good product, the Push Up Volume or Instant Volume Thickening Finishing Spray. I do like this. It's from Big Sexy. Big Sexy has kind of some hit and miss products, I think, but for the most part, I do like their stuff. I have never been as oh, what would be the right word, like impressed with their hairsprays as I like want to be, but I just never have. Okay, so there's that, and I like kind of a messy look. I don't always like it to be super uniform. At this point, I need to get a comb, hold on, and some hairspray. At this point, if you want to go back through and kind of soften the ends a little bit, you can go back through, and a lot of people will kind of flat iron the ends straight, and that will give your ends a more like wave, like beachy look. That I want. Gonna make sure I pick up the right hairspray. I am gonna put, I have kind of a calic right here which gives me this like little bang sweep, and sometimes I like it, sometimes I hate it. But if I just kind of place it where I want it and put some spray in it, it'll usually cooperate a little bit. Okay, there we go. Are you throwing your toys all over? Are you throwing your toys all over? Yeah. Okay, there we go. See how much I mean, even just in like the little bit of time that I've been messing with it, it's really like loosened up. That's okay. Alrighty guys, that's about all I do for my hair curling. This is just one way. You can curl your hair 100 different ways. A lot of times people will use these, and you can actually just take this clamp off and use it for a wand. I love to do that with it too. Wands are super in right now. You can use smaller ones if you want to make more of a messy curl. You can use bigger curling irons if you just want a little bit of a wave, but I've kind of found that this works pretty good for my hair because it does fall out. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you aren't already, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.